Thank you for joining us for Module 1 of the Kyolic Associate Learning Center. In this module, we'll look at Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract and its positive impacts on cardiovascular health. To help us with this, we're joined by Dr. Daniel Chrysafi, one of North America's most recognized naturopathic doctors, and a member of the Canadian Health Food Association Hall of Fame.
Well, I've been using aged garlic extract with my patients for over 20 years, 25 years, and research papers, over 550, 580 of them, have shown the impact of aged garlic extract in a variety of disorders. At one point, I used to suggest, and still suggest, that aged garlic extract is a foundational supplement because of all the effects it has on the body. We use aged garlic extract in the prevention and even in the support of patients who have cancer.
For over a quarter of a century, Dr. Chrysafi has been at the forefront of natural medicine in Canada and has used aged garlic extract extensively to treat and support many health issues. Today, he continues to employ aged garlic extensively in his clinical practice at Péage Santé Beauté in Montreal.
The advantage with aged garlic extract compared to regular garlic or compared to drugs is it doesn't have a direct antifungal, antibacterial, or antiviral effect. It doesn't kill the bacteria, the virus, etc. It increases the immune system's capacity to do it, and that's important because bacteria can develop resistant strains to antibiotics. They have never been able to develop resistant strains to a strong, natural, and competent immune system.
While naturopaths like Dr. Chrysafi are discovering therapeutic uses of aged garlic extract, the fact is that the idea of garlic as a healing food is one that is thousands of years old.
Garlic was used therapeutically as early as 2,550 years ago. There's a papyrus called the Ebers Papyrus, published about 550 BC, or written about 550 BC, where the use of garlic as a therapeutic agent or as a drug was already mentioned.
While garlic has long been thought of to have health benefits, there is a profound health benefit difference when comparing natural garlic with aged garlic extract.
In the way the product has naturally been transformed during the aging process. So a few of the pointers regarding aged garlic extract. First of all, the product Kyolic exclusively uses organic garlic. And that's very important, of course, because you don't want to age pesticide residues, fungicide residues. And the quality of the soil will determine the quality of a lot of the active ingredients you find in garlic, whether it's germanium, the sulfur compounds, and so on. Aged garlic extract is naturally aged for a 20-month period. So the aging process, or during the aging process, there is a change in the chemical substances that you naturally find in garlic. A lot of fat-soluble substances, most of them are converted to water-soluble substances. And you get new compounds like S-allylmercaptocysteine or S-allylcysteine that are produced during the aging process. And these compounds are important because research shows that they have anti-cancer effect, that they support liver function, that they have a major role in detoxification. Cysteine is a precursor of glutathione, the most important antioxidant enzyme in the liver. Now, the slide that you're seeing right now is very interesting because it highlights the fact that even though garlic is a pro-oxidant, in other words, garlic can cause free radical damage in large amounts, in therapeutic amounts, the aging process changes garlic from a pro-oxidant, something that acts like a free radical or causes free radical damage, to a very, very potent antioxidant. And that highlights what I was saying earlier. It highlights the impact of the aging process and that significant change during the aging process of garlic and garlic chemicals. Now, antioxidant activity is important for cancer, but it's very, very important for heart disease and in the prevention of heart disease as well.
Of all the important benefits of aged garlic extract, its impact on cardiovascular disease is probably the most compelling and far-reaching.
While we're talking about heart disease, I think it's important to bear in mind that heart disease is, and by far, the leading cause of death in our society. Stroke is a leading cause of incapacity in our society, and there is a significant increase in heart disease. Some research is showing the increase of parameters of heart disease like high cholesterol, artery blockage, in people younger and younger and younger in our society. So heart disease is a major killer. It's a potentially silent killer. Very often, you're not aware that you have the problem until you have your stroke, until you have a cerebrovascular accident, or whatever. And so very often there are not a lot of warning signs. So what that all means as far as cardiovascular disease is concerned, we were talking about statistics earlier, is 8 Canadians out of 10 will develop cardiovascular disease at one point in their life. And we're talking about 71,000, 72,000 deaths in 2003 from cardiovascular disease. And those are the deaths that are acknowledged and reported. Many other individuals may have died of cardiovascular disease without it had been linked to the disease, and it's important to note. So it's a major killer in Canada. It's a major killer, particularly in industrialized nations around the world, and it's a killer that is increasing significantly.
Persafi is also quick to point out that heart disease is not just a concern for men, and the application of aged garlic extract is something that can benefit virtually everyone.
We have to realize that today there are as many women as men suffering from cardiovascular disease. It is now a global disease affecting both men and women at about the same level and about the same way. And the last factor is, even if people do start changing their diet and lifestyle, they do need extra help to get results faster. They do need extra help to help them, to a certain extent, compensate for what they've done in the past. Not everybody is willing to change their diet right away. Not everybody is willing to stop smoking. They should, but they're not necessarily willing to. They cannot, or it is a work in progress. These people need support. They need extra help to significantly minimize the damage of what they cannot change for now. That aged garlic extract has been shown in studies to decrease those factors involved in heart disease and decrease virtually all of them, which is very, very important because of the broad spectrum effect that ensures that, well, everything that could be wrong is taken care of.
More so than many natural supplements, aged garlic extract is widely supported by the scientific community. Japanese-based Wakunaga is the founder, patent holder, and only producer of aged garlic extract. Wakunaga conducts extensive ongoing research and development out of its $30 million facility in Japan. Further, aged garlic extract's impact has been studied and supported by over 650 independent scientific papers from some of the most reputable universities and health professionals across the globe.
Aged garlic extract is probably, and by far, the best researched, the most researched, and the best researched supplement in the world. The two forms of aged garlic extract, the 600 milligrams and the 1,000 milligrams, have received an NHP, Natural Health Product Number, from Health Canada. In the case of the 600 milligram product, it is now recognized as being able to lower cholesterol along with a healthy diet. And that's an important point because it is now something you can literally say to your customer and not get in trouble with because it is now a recognized claim by Health Canada. With the 1,000 milligram, which is the dosage we use the most here at our clinic, we use hundreds of bottles. We recommend hundreds of bottles a month. The 1,000 milligram is recognized not just to lower cholesterol, but for cardiovascular health overall. And again, that just highlights the fact that research proves that aged garlic extract increases HDL, lowers LDL cholesterol, lowers VLDL cholesterol, lowers triglycerides, and has been shown to lower homocysteine and lower high blood pressure. What's really, really interesting too is that compared to most natural products that would have an impact on heart health, aged garlic extract can be used along with Coumadin, which thins the blood, with no adverse effects. That has been demonstrated as well, as it can be used with other, of course, medications that are normally used by patients with heart disease.
Some of the most notable work is happening at the UCLA Medical Center by cardiologist and researcher Dr. Matthew Budoff. Dr. Budoff's year-long clinical studies have shown that Kyolic dramatically reduces heart disease risk factors.
What you're seeing here is just a resume of what you already know, the risk factors involved in cardiovascular disease, whether they're the age, of course, genetics or family history, dietary factors, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, high blood pressure are a factor, homocysteine that is too high, which can damage the artery wall, is a factor in atherosclerosis as well. And I just wanted to highlight that. We already know the causes, but they're important to take a look at. And you can see atherosclerotic plaque developing on the inside of the artery wall in that lower right side picture, which gives you a good idea of what it might look like and a really nice image to maybe even show your customers what is happening in their body.
One of the greatest challenges to cardiovascular health is the calcification of arteries. In an unhealthy system, over time, the arteries are threatened by a buildup of coronary plaque, which eventually restricts the flow of blood, often leading to a serious cardiological event in patients, such as heart attack or stroke. Budoff's research at UCLA has shown us that taking Kyolic aged garlic extract can decrease the buildup of coronary plaque by almost 70%, compared with people not taking Kyolic. In addition to the gradual benefits to cholesterol levels, blood pressure, homocysteine, and antioxidant benefits, aged garlic extract also exhibited some profound immediate benefits.
There are certain effects of aged garlic extract. For example, on blood pressure that can take 1 to 3 days to start working. There are other effects that take longer, platelet aggregation and so on. And there are some effects, we mentioned microcirculation, that will take literally only minutes. And so what you can see is that some of the benefits of aged garlic extract begin right away.
From a retailing perspective, this combination of possible immediate and long-term benefits make Kyolic aged garlic extract a complete cardio care solution.
Kyolic has been shown to improve microcirculation. And not within 6 or 7 weeks, but within 90 to 120 minutes, an hour and a half to 2 hours, after consuming the aged garlic extract. And as you can see now on that slide, Kyolic is shown to improve microcirculation significantly. On the left panel, you have people who are taking Kyolic versus the right panel, people who are taking placebo. What is red, what you're seeing that's very, very red, particularly in the hands on the left side, is the amount of circulation that's increased, the heat from circulation that is coming out on those pictures. So we use Kyolic as well for diabetic patients to improve their microcirculation, thereby reducing the risk of diabetic ulcers, diabetic gangrene, and just improving circulation in the extremities, which is very, very important.
Aged garlic extract is truly a foundational supplement, and in particular, one that can have a profound health benefit to virtually everyone, regardless of the state of their cardiovascular health.
It is the only supplement we have used consistently and unwaveringly in our clinic, and will continue to use, because it is safe for everyone, because it has been shown to be effective by over 500 study papers, and because it is natural, naturally transformed, and it's organic.
This concludes our primer on Kyolic aged garlic extract and cardiovascular health. Thank you for watching.